on Beale Street in downtown Memphis, Tennessee. It is game 3 of this West regular season. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, MVP, 48-34 in the regular season, with Ja Morant alternate tonight. Last 3 of this Western Conference best of 7 first round. Jaren Jackson Jr. against Holmgren, inside out. A Bane 3, it's off. And the rebound to Luguentz Dort.
I like the play there. The Grizzlies ran a little misdirection. Then you get the drive by Jaren and the great look for Desmond Bane. If you continue to get those type looks for Des, they'll go down.
Holmgren for the corner 3. That's long. Pippen with a tap rebound to Jaren Jackson Jr. Grizzlies got great looks at the top of game 2. Here's Pippen to the cup, but misses the chippy. And the rebound. That
just unfortunate that the ball didn't go down.
Morant against Dort. Screened by Edey. Pick and roll. And a foul.
Lead, but good to see a competitive Grizzlies team, but also it'll be nice to see a Grizzlies team with a lead on the scoreboard.
They did not lead at all in game 2. They have a 2-0 lead here in the first minute of game number 3. Holmgren double-doubles in his first 2 games. The 3 is long. It's boarded by Bane. Oklahoma City winning game 2, 118-99. Morant will try for 3. And the rebound to Jalen Williams. Williams and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, a dynamic duo. 43 games this season in which both of them have scored 20+, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who made more jumping to 2.
Yeah, you see how he gets himself open though. The bump initially. Then he settles in. Then he gets one more bump with a little bit of a chicken wing to create the space as he shoots that jump shot going backwards to knock it down.
Morant, a 3 off. Tip rebound ends up in the hands of Edey. Edey comes up high to set the screen. Morant curls around it. Shot clock winding down. A baseline jumper. Good by Ja Morant.
Nice job there by Ja to probe and find a little mid-range jumper.
A Jalen Williams jumper is off the iron, and a fast series averaging 22 again.
Strides in the athleticism to get to the rim. But they also use him as a secondary ball handler in screen and roll scenarios or in one-on-one play. And that little pull-up jump shot, very comfortable taking it and knocking it down.
Morant through the lane, and a drafted and developed. Morant got the step, gets inside, but can't finish. Crowd wanted a foul. Nowhere in the whistle. Holmgren drives. Isaiah Hartenstein, his first touch. Dort, an open corner 3. And the rebound, Bane. Good box out of Holmgren.
Let's see if they get Jaren Jackson Jr., partner, a shot here sooner than later on the inside. Really found his rhythm in game 2.
Particularly in the 3rd quarter. Lob for Edey. Well defended. Dort comes up with it, and Dort traps. Turnovers committed than they force. And the Grizzlies get a fresh 24. Jaren against Hartenstein. Got to the cup and banked it in.
I'm saying, partner, you got him, especially coming off the game that he had in game 2 and how aggressive he was, not just settling for shots.
Gilgeous-Alexander drives, erased by Edey. Edey screens for Pippen. Jaren with a drive. Oh, physical play.
SGA and not picking up a foul.
A Jaren 3. Bango!
Got to use him, especially when he's groovy.
Gilgeous-Alexander tracked by Pippen. Wraparound bounce pass, ping-ponged around. Stolen by the Grizzlies. 2-on-1. Pippen sets up Bane for 3. Des gets his own miss, reloads, misses again. And
you got to ask out of the game when you just hit the 2 baskets back-to-back for us, and you've been our offensive weapon here early in this game.
So Santi Aldama comes in. Gilgeous-Alexander rises around and out. Rebound Edey. Meanwhile, Desmond Bane, 4 for his last 25 from 3 against Oklahoma City. A Pippen 3. Yes!
Timeout, contesting. And he said also getting that first shot, getting those rebounds. No offensive rebounds yet for the Thunder. In fact, 7-0 in favor of the Grizzlies on second chance points.
Thunder get a little smaller as Isaiah Joe comes in. And a finish by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Not only a fantastic jump shooter, but the most proficient driver of the basketball in the NBA.
Finish that one with the left floater in the lane.
Pippen, a clean look at a three. Bango! Scottie Pippen Jr.
Being able to manipulate the screen and roll, condense the defense to then find Scottie Pippen Jr.
Top side three, Williams, no. Long rebound filters out to Isaiah Joe. Dort off the reload. Another offensive rebound and a stick back by Jalen Williams that time. Grizzlies not able to clear the defensive glass. Edey, a long two, puts it in.
Like size 18s or so for Zach on the bench. Here in this playoff series and even going back to the play-in game.
What you need to know about Isaiah Joe, he shoots the three. And on cue, he does and knocks it in. Season from beyond the arc, averaging 10 points a game. And Aldama, long jumper, it's a three from Santi Aldama.
Patient there by Santi to get that three up and in.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it. A foul line jumper by Shai Gilgeous, the scoring champion of the NBA, 32.7 of the regular season. Another Pippen three, it's good again! Scottie Pippen Jr., 3 for 3 from downtown.
A little home cooking for this Grizzlies team. Has them clicking on all cylinders here early.
Gilgeous-Alexander, push off, no call, and a jump shot made for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander was not shot it well in the series. Starts 4 of 6, 3 for 3 tonight. See if the Grizzlies can reignite Jaren Jackson Jr., who got off to a good start. Pippen will try again. Good again! Holy cow! Pippen light.
Gilgeous-Alexander is making his shots, but you got to defend Scottie Pippen Jr. on the other end.
Jalen Williams with a fadeaway. Grizzlies 6 of 11 from three-point territory tonight.
He had 6 threes in game 1 of this series.
And then Pippen
Constantly going under the screens when he has the ball in his hands. He's made.
And that's a playoff. Pippen makes both free throws. He now has a playoff career high 14 points after 13 in game 2. Isaiah Joe got all the way to the cup and banked it in.
Because he's such a good shooter, you got the trail. You give Joe credit, he curled off of that away screen to get the look in the paint.
Jaren Jackson Jr. against Dort, 10 to shoot. Jaren on the deck, going into the spin to the foul line, trying to lean in, off glass, no. Rebound Hartenstein. Jaren Jackson Jr., Lucic Dort, 2 of the best defenders in the league. Dump down and a reverse slam for Jalen Williams. Kennard with a drive, sets up a Conchar three. Good! From John. Play in this series, they're averaging fewer than 24 assists per game.
And that's the one thing when you talk about, especially you don't want to get into too much one-on-one basketball against this level team. You got to use your teammates. As Shai Gilgeous-Alexander right now just has it stuck on automatic.
Shooting 33% in this series. He is 5 of 7, and he has 10 points for the Thunder. Cason Wallace and Alex Caruso into the game for the first time tonight for the Thunder. Aldama, a three. Good! And the Grizzlies road, but the home rims more friendly.
More friendly, and it's nice to be in the comforting setting of your home gym. Good block.